How many of you work with Excel spreadsheets in your job? And how many of you had someone come up to you and get down on their knee and say, "I honor your work. You are amazing with spreadsheets. Your work with numbers is beyond my comprehension. I offer you a slaughtered lamb for your services." It's been a while, hasn't it? But in ancient times, that's what went on. Let me show you an ancient office. Here is Egypt. And you will notice that the person who works with numbers is sitting in a chair, and people are on their bended knee in appreciation of this man's services as an accountant. But what I really want you to pay attention to today is the environment he is working with. He is in an open air office with colors and textures. It's just beautiful. So the question is, how did we get from here to here? The modern day office. Madam Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters and guests, today I would like to talk to you a little bit about the history of the workplace and then offer you some suggestions for decorating your workspace. Thousands of years ago, the main occupation was working on the farm, and we worked outdoors. We controlled our environment. We were proud of what we did. And then along came the Industrial Revolution, and everything changed. What became important was productivity, not worker satisfaction. In the early 20th century, Frederick Taylor was a man who came up with a theory called the principles of the scientific method. What that means is when you're at work, you have no distractions before you, just the tools that you need to do the job. This was applied mainly toward factory work. And as you can see, these people here are not, they don't have posters in front of them, and they're not relaxed and looking happy, are they? So time moves on, we're getting closer to the modern office, and in fact, here's our modern office. It's still stark. It's still in rows. Where's the personality? I don't know about you, but this depresses me. But I have good news. In an article I read in Google magazine, it was a magazine, in there was an ad from Google. And Google's a large company, it's very successful. And the byline here is, around here, being yourself is a job requirement. Being yourself, what company says that? And when I look at the ad, they're not in cubicles. The gal's sitting in a bean chair, there's a guy on a skateboard. That says to me that Google's interested in a balance in life and also interested in the individual. So given that, I also read the Quarterly Journal of Experimental Psychology, and in there was an article. They ran a study in 2010. They got a group of workers together, and they gave them complete autonomy over their work, and they said you can decorate any way you want to. And what happened? Productivity increased 30%. So with that in mind, I recommend this book. Well, what can you do to make your cubicle reflect who you are, make you feel comfortable, make your visitors feel comfortable, and make you the most productive you can be? I recommend this book, Chic. Take your office space from drab to fab. And what this book mainly says is, choose a theme and then decorate around it. So here's a theme. This person was interested in the outdoors and decorated their cubicle to reflect the outdoors. Now, Of course, most corporations are going to think you're nuts if you go full-blown this way. I understand that, but what you can do is you can take 3 items, maybe an outdoor picture, a lantern, and a chair. By the way, chairs can give you lots of personality to your workspace. That would be enough to build up a theme for yourself, something that you can feel comfortable in, something that would let your visitors know that you were a person and you had interests. This is me in my office. Where I work at Golden Gate University, our motto is shine. And to me, the sun shines, it's orange. Orange became my theme. And I have to say that when people come and visit me, they're already smiling, even before they come in through the door. So if I have to interact with them, I already got them in a good mood. That's being productive. So I'd like to say to you, think about how you can decorate your workplace. How can it make you feel comfortable, your visitors comfortable, and how can it increase productivity? And so when they come to visit you, they say to you, welcome to my world, now let's get busy.